And I told these MPs, I remember telling them, this man, I know him, I've been his deputy. He's an expert in use and dump.
What do you say to Kenyans, some on social media even tonight, who in response to this interview that we've had, say that you are merely a bitter person?
Next week you are in court. Same for governors, same for everyone. The man before you is a great nationalist. He's a man who loves Kenya, who has never uttered anything negative against another community.
Please explain to us this shareholding concept and how does it work? Are you Mount Kenya first?
I'm Kenya first, but I come from Mount Kenya. Because at the end of it all, Yvonne, today you are here interviewing me. When you leave here, you go back home. I am a candidate to be president of the Republic of Kenya. I am qualified. I have support.
What do you say to Kenyans, some on social media even tonight, who in response to this interview that we've had, say that you are merely a bitter person whose only interest is to exercise revenge from a man who you say has punished you, that everything you're doing, including the movement that you've just spoken about, is not necessarily about the country, but it's about you getting your pound of flesh against your impeachment, against the president with whom you have now fallen out with, that this is just about revenge between two men.
Wow.
And is not the interests of the country and Kenyans at heart? I
don't think stopping abductions is revenge. I think it's the right thing. I don't think saying there should be no extrajudicial killings is revenge. I think it's humanity. I don't think stopping corruption is revenge. I think it's morality. I don't think stopping capturing of independent institutions is revenge. I think it's good governance. I am not interested in any revenge. I am interested in good governance. I'm interested in having a country that is working. I'm interested in having a happy population. I'm interested in having people going to hospital and getting drugs. I'm interested in having a country where children can access education. I don't think those things are anything to do with revenge. All I am saying is that for us that to happen, this man needs to exit. It's not revenge, it's necessity. It's necessity. It has nothing to do with revenge. I'm not a vengeful person, and I'm not interested. And I have nothing against William Ruto as a person. But I have a big problem with killing children. I have a big problem with corruption. I have a big problem with theft of public funds. Like now they want to buy Kenya Pipeline. You know, Yvonne, surely. This pipeline is worth 600 billion. They want to buy it for 100 billion. And that is Ruto and his people. You know? I mean, these are things that we cannot accept. How do you call that revenge? We are simply patriots, people who must stand up for the people of Kenya. Here in Rongai, the man before you is a great nationalist. He's a man who loves Kenya, who has never uttered anything negative against another community. He loves his community, yes, but that does not mean he hates other communities. I would challenge anybody with a single utterance that Gachagua has ever made against another community. And if you want to know that this man is a nationalist, against all odds, when Uhuru Kenyatta, my kinsman and my former boss, wanted me to support Raila Odinga, and he is my kinsman, had I been tribal, I would have listened to Uhuru Kenyatta. I went ahead to support William Ruto. When I supported William Ruto, I knew he's not a Kikuyu, he's not Embu, he's not Meru, he's a Kalenjin. But I did support him. And my community, the one that I had, supported him to a man. In fact, we gave him 87% of our votes. And the other 13%, there was another guy from Kikuyuni called Mwaura. We didn't give him the 13%. We gave 13% to Raila Odinga alone. That tells you that Rigathi Gachagua and his people are not tribal. William Ruto and his community, how many votes did they give Raila Odinga? None. All their votes went to their man, their kinsman. But us, we gave 13% to Aluo, We gave 87% to Akalejin. And it's not that we did not know. We were quite conscious that they don't speak our language.
Mr. Gachagua, the people who are calling you a tribalist and those who are calling you an ethnic extremist are Kenyans. So I'm talking about the feedback that viewers, ordinary Kenyans from all walks of life,
of course, because
are
the narrative
saying,
has been driven.
Yeah, so this is not the president speaking. These are Kenyans who are saying this.
I am saying the narrative has been driven and perpetuated by William Ruto and his supporters, who are unhappy that I don't support him anymore, since they have nothing else against me. I'm a man of incredible integrity. I'm a man with proven track record of performance. They have nothing else they can say against Rigathi Gachagua. So William Ruto and his supporters, they are the ones you are calling Kenyans. So they are Kenyans, yes. They are the ones who drive that narrative. But
so
I challenge...
those are President William Ruto's supporters,
yes,
those
yes.
who say that?
Yes, they
Is
are
that
supporters.
Your contention
they
tonight?
They are his supporters. They are the Ndwales of this world, you know, the Oscar Sudis of this world, the Farouk Kibets of this world. These are President William Ruto supporters. And their beef with me, when I was supporting William Ruto, they had very kind words for me. They were saying...
Please explain to us this shareholding concept and how does it work?
Yvonne, this matter has been taken out of context. Government formation is a process. And a coalition government is formed based on an agreement. I sat down with William Ruto and on behalf of the mountain people, negotiated our expectation from his government. And he negotiated the votes he wanted from our region. And he did negotiate with me that he wanted 70% of our votes. And in exchange, he would give us 40% of the government. It was not written, it was a gentleman's agreement. He sat down with the people of Western Kenya. They were wiser than me. They demanded an agreement. He demanded 70% of their vote. They demanded 30% of government. He sat with Kingi from the coast, and Kingi demanded certain things that will be done when government is formed. I was simply following the honoring of that agreement, that what was promised and what was agreed on must be honored. And I was saying, you know, we made an agreement that we are investing in this government, and this is our expectation. And Yvonne, it is not that it is anything that I was coming out from the blue. It was an agreement that was negotiated, you know, and I was insisting that that agreement should be honored. Other people are not insisting on the honoring of that agreement. I was under a lot of pressure from the people I negotiated on their behalf, that what we agreed on should be honored. And that is when William Ruto turned against me, because he didn't want to honor what we had agreed. And luckily for me, and it's a mistake that I made that I have to live with, yeah, I didn't insist on a written agreement. It was a gentleman's agreement. Nevertheless, even a verbal agreement in law is acceptable.
Sorry, just so we understand, you say you negotiated on behalf of your people.
Yes.
What do you negotiate for?
Positions, development, roads, coffee reforms, tea reforms, you know, guaranteed minimum return. We did economic charters with President William Ruto, 4 counties in Kenya. And for the people that I represented, because he came to me because he wanted votes from my region. That is the truth. It was not that because he just loved me or he was my friend. It was quid pro quo, you know. Give me this, I give you this. And he said, Rigathi, I want 70% of votes from the mountain. Mm-hmm. Can you deliver that? I said, yes, I can deliver. And I delivered 87%. And I said, I expect the following. I negotiated ministries of interior, finance, agriculture, water, lands, attorney general, trade. I negotiated all those agreements, you know. And where we started having problems is when he started taking away what we had negotiated. He took away finance. I had negotiated finance, he gave to Professor Ndungu. He took it away and gave it to John Mbadi. I had negotiated interior. I had negotiated trade. I had negotiated that and that. Because Yvonne, and that is where many people probably fight like...
John Mbadi came after you.
No, I'm just saying along the way.
Okay.
That agreement still stands, whether I'm there or not. Because I negotiated on behalf of our people who voted.
All right.
And then they delivered. They gave you 7% of the votes. So they are not part of the agreement because the agreement was 70%.
So this was on behalf of the people of Mount Kenya?
Yes, yes, yes.
We don't hear much of the complaints from the people of Mount Kenya about whatever these agreements that were not made.
You wouldn't know. Why is there a rebellion in that mountain? That is the issue. It's only that I speak out. Other leaders don't speak out because they have been compromised. I speak out. And why do I speak out, Yvonne? Because I'm the one who entered the agreement on their behalf. I am the one who is taken to task, by the population. You came and promised us. You told us we vote for this man. We are going to have coffee reforms. We are going to have tea reforms. We are going to fight alcohol. We are going to do ABCD. We are going to improve the environment for business. Now things have turned upside down. We are being overtaxed. We are being levied too many taxes. You misled us. So what I was doing is responding from the pressure from the people.
Okay.
On whose behalf I negotiated with William Ruto. But I took it up with him.
Yeah, are you Mount Kenya first?
I'm Kenya first, but I come from Mount Kenya. Because at the end of it all, Yvonne, today you are here interviewing me. When you leave here, you go back home. You are not going to stay here forever. You are here articulating national issues. You are here interviewing me. You are here doing a job. But when you finish your job, you go back home. Same with regard to Gachagua. I am here in Nairobi. I was in the United States articulating issues to do with this country. I'm here fighting for the interests of the Kenyan people. But on Saturday, I'll go to Amonyoro. And when I go to Amonyoro, I must listen to what the people of Amonyoro are saying because they too are Kenyans. I am a candidate to be president of the Republic of Kenya. I am qualified. I have support. And I'll be on the ballot as a candidate for president.